See? Things can be handled differently. All right. What's going on, everybody? Devil's Advocate here. I want to do a quick reaction video. I'm pretty sure that a lot of you have seen this video floating around on the internet right now about this black man who was arrested in his own home by police. So I said, well, let me go ahead and do what I usually do and see if I can find some more information on it, because I understand when people are the first ones to just kind of throw information out there, a lot of the times it's missing a lot of details. Now, this doesn't make it right. This doesn't make it right. But I feel like it's my obligation whenever possible to try to give the full scope of the picture. So I'm going to do a reaction video on this, on the information and the video footage I was able to find on this, which was buried under everything else that comes to the top in the YouTube algorithm. This footage was buried. But anyways, I'll let you watch it for yourself, and then maybe you can understand, maybe it changes the optics of the situation a little bit. But here we go. So they invite themselves in, no warrant. That's wrong. No warrant.
Police department, come out with your hands up.
Huh?
Come out with your hands up.
Okay.
Keep walking.
Here. This is me.
Okay.
Okay, come on out here. You don't live here.
My coach's house, Coach Rundle.
All right, let's stop right there. The news and the media put this out there as a black man being arrested in his own home. And this is the kind of shit that I'm talking about that sends the immediate wrong message out there. Now, let's go ahead and just address and assess the situation for what it is. Yes, first and foremost, those police officers were 100% wrong for just walking up in that house. They didn't have a warrant. So from my personal assessment, now unless there's some contingency in there somewhere, they're not supposed to do that. They should have made their presence known outside that home and never crossed the threshold of that doorway. That's my understanding. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below. Then it is clearly stated in this video, I don't know how or where, somewhere in the footage, it was cut out where this gentleman states, this is my coach's home. So, given the fact that this gentleman states that this is his coach's house in the middle of this footage, tells me that somebody made an intentional effort to cut that out. That's deception all day. Let's continue.
Okay.
You let me and Torrance stay here. You can call him and ask him.
Okay. Go ahead and just, for right now, just turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Is it Keontae?
Yes, it's Keontae.
Okay.
Okay.
Put your hands behind your back for a second. We're just going to detain you.
Why am I being detained though?
Because you don't live here, and the person that lived here passed away. So
Okay, can you guys call Coach Rundle?
Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
we'll deal with
Okay.
that. So
Yeah.
nobody else is here, Keontae?
No, Torrance gone. Can you loosen the cuffs though for real?
Yeah, hold on a second.
Because my wrist is broken.
Is that better?
10-2.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
No, I just want to stop again. So, they were wrong. From what I understand, the cops were wrong for going into the house in the first place. But everything that's transpiring to this point seems to be right. He's being calm. The cops are calm. Everybody's nice. Nobody's being an asshole right here. Nobody's being an asshole. Let's continue.
this is the reason why you're here. Someone called because they...
I know, because I'm a black man and it's that lady right
So-
there, even though she waved at me.
That wasn't who...
It's because the person that lived here is passed.
Okay.
Right. And they're concerned that it got broken into or something, so... So do you have a phone with his number in it that we can
Yes,
call him?
I do.
Mark?
Mark
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ronald?
Yeah.
Do you know him?
Yeah.
Now, I'll also add, is it profiling to see a black man in a house that he is not known to live or belong in and suspect that something might be transpiring in the house? Yes, it's stereotypical, it's profiling. It is. But if you are a neighbor that lives in a neighborhood and you see somebody in a house that's walking around in there that is not known to be in that house, I mean, whatever. That's a yay or nay. I mean, it could be profiling. I'm not going to say that it's not, but let's continue.
She just, lady across the street just said that you're living here for like 2 months or something like that?
Yes.
Okay, someone
She
else.
wasn't the one that called.
Yeah, another neighbor called,
Yeah.
said it should
I
not
know who he
be.
is anyway. You can.
Yeah.
Okay, so turn around. I'm gonna take him off for you quick. And we'll go grab your phone and
They're taking the cuffs off of them.
we'll let Mark, or tell Mark to let his neighbors know that you said you and one other person are staying here,
Torn you.
that you guys are staying here so they don't call in and do this again, okay?
All right.
So, do you guys have a vehicle or no?
Torrance have a vehicle.
Okay, what vehicle is it?
Torrance have a Ford Focus.
Oh.
Ford Taurus.
What color do you know?
It's black.
Okay, so I'll let them know what vehicle so they know what vehicle is going to be here and stuff.
Okay.
So this crap doesn't happen again because I don't want to put you through it again.
Yeah.
But
Now listen to this. This is another part that was cut out of the footage. The police officer was acknowledging this should not have happened. He said it. I don't want you to have to go through this crap again. Okay? I think it's important for people to get all of the information, because a lot of times this I'm gonna watch my language here. This footage just gets thrown out there, chopped and screwed, to make it look like these cops are out here just trying to screw people over. Look, this wasn't the perfect situation. They did things the wrong way. I don't think they were supposed to go in that house. They probably weren't supposed to put handcuffs on him. So that kid, he does have a case. That was unlawful entry. That was unlawful arrest. But here we go.
But yeah, he said that nobody should be here and such. So Mark must have not told him that you guys are staying here, and he was concerned. And then I opened the door and I could hear you talking
Yeah, I was on the phone.
back there. So okay.
All right, so that concludes it. This version, this footage was buried under mountains of other videos that gave the kind of the full scope of the situation. And the reason I wanted to do a reaction video on this one is because this one is a good, it's a good example of how to handle a situation even if you think that law enforcement is wrong. Just, let them be wrong. Let them put the cuffs on you. Let them screw up their whole procedure and their protocol, and you handle it in court. That guy, even though the cops were nice about it, they were still wrong. And he's probably going to get a payout from the city. He's probably going to have money in his pocket. Don't give the police a reason to handle you differently. That kid did exactly what he should have done. He handled it the right way. And I like to use this as an example because if there are more minorities out there who believe that they're being mistreated or mishandled by law enforcement, the smart thing to do is to let them be wrong, handle them in court, hit them in the pockets. And I guarantee if this starts a wave or a trend of precincts losing money, cities losing money on payouts and lawsuits, you hitting them in their pockets, things are going to change. Things will change. But if you keep throwing attitude, if you keep throwing aggression, if you keep throwing rage, all you do is give the police officer some type of bullshit excuse to kind of talk their way out of the situation. That's all I'm going to say. But this is a good video. The cops were wrong, but they were nice about it. And I want to just try to show a full scope of the picture. That's it.